Hello, this is Robert Bingham, the summoner, on my rooftop. And today's what? May 13th. And I'll be summoning not videos, but craft over. And we'll see what happens. It's a beautiful day. I want you to check it out. Look at how nice it is. Yesterday, I was looking straight up there, right up there, in a blue sky like that, and the craft just materialized right in front of me, and I took a lot of pictures of it. Should be coming up with that one soon. Just right in front of me, it materialized, and it had a streamer. When it materialized, it had a streamer, or what was supposed to be a streamer. But anyway, so all you folks that really think they're balloons, well, you think I would be doing this if there were balloons? No, I wouldn't. Just sharing the truth with you. But a lot of people just want to, or not a lot, I won't say, a number of people just want to smash what I'm doing because that's what they're used to. They think they're much more superior, much more intelligent, or whatever. Like if I'm not intelligent, but I really am intelligent. I'm not bragging, but I am. Anyway, what else? Yeah, the last one I posted called "The Heart Within a Heart." You know, it stood up there for quite a while. And one guy commented that it was a pedal symbol, and I looked it up, pedophilia. But he was, he's just trying to put that crap on me. What assholes that are out there. I have to say that. But anyway, I took them off, and get a life, dude. Anyway, I'm not going to harp and get mad at things like that. It's really, somebody who does not put any work out there to do anything good out there. But yeah, there's a bunch of crows. If you look up there, you'll see the crows over there up in the sky flying. There's about 8 of them, or 7 of them. And I'm sure I'm going to get something today. Yesterday it took about a half hour. Not even a half hour, about 20 minutes. And I only got one. And I got a lot of photos of it. Today I'll try to take a video. And so let's go to showing what's out there. See how beautiful it is out there? Wow, it's really beautiful. Oh, look at this crow. It has a piece of food right there on. Look at that. That is so cool. Flying right over me with an apple or something. A piece of bread or I don't know what he's got. You know that radio show I was supposed to do from a guy in England. It didn't quite work out, so I didn't do it after all. Perhaps maybe next week if I feel like doing it because I don't know. It's kind of sketchy. I watched one of their shows and really didn't care for it too much. Um, I've been on a couple of shows where I had to walk off, not walk off, but sign off because, you know, and they reminded me of that show. So I don't care to go into that again. they know more than me. They should interview themselves. You know, that's all I have to say. So this is like, wow. I don't know. It's like, wow, very nice. And I'm getting these swallows that is flying over here. Um, that's a real good sign that the energy is real good. That there is terrestrials up there because they shoot off a lot of good energy, or it's me, or both of us. And swallows seem to be attracted to that. Well, I'm looking, and now I'm going to proceed to summon them. I haven't summoned yet, but I'm going to do that now. So, I'm summoning now, looking up there, and telepathically telling them to arrive, and so we can interact and I can photograph them or video them. So I'm going to telepathically tell them to show up. I look deep as I can with my eyes into the sky, and I tell them to arrive. I thought I seen one right now. And now we'll see what happens. I believe that there is no one doing live summoning like I am. Blake Cousins suggested that I tilt my camera sideways. He didn't even put his name on the comment, and I felt that it was him. And sure enough, when I called, his phone number was on there. He answered, and I said, "Wow, I was right on the button with that one." But why would he try to suggest to me how to do my work? I don't tell him how to do his work, you know. And he doesn't have my ability at all, you know. So I don't know where he gets off on telling me what to do. But anyway, enough of that. He should stick to what he does, his type of work, and just leave me alone. I did a lot of work for him. But so soon he forgets. Maybe one day he should tell Stephen Greer to do something for him. Well, yesterday, I was looking in the blue sky and this thing materialized right in front of me. So when we put it on the video, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I call it, what would I call it? I don't know. When it first came out and I photographed it, it appeared as one orb. And then it had somewhat like a tether. And then it turned into two orbs. And then it turned into a square object, which was more defined. So it seemed like it had a little complications with choosing what it wanted to appear like. So, but I did catch it on film, so be watching that. And those, well, you'll see when they come out. Let's see who's watching. Maria, Mary, and Sarah, and Frank Bowman, and a number of people, I guess, are watching. Thank you guys for watching. There was a helicopter way up there. Way up there. You could barely see it. And now that I'm here, it disappeared. But it was up there right above me. You know, I really look forward to doing this now. Uh, you know, my work gets me a lot of aggravation and things like that. And when people do things, at, betrayal and all these other things to me. But now I'm training myself to not concentrate on that, but just concentrate on doing it for the love of doing it. And that's what I'm doing now. Even despite them stealing a lot of my material, I've just got to roll with it because my friends up there, they know what's going on. It's not like they don't know. They know exactly what's going on. Time flies so fast up here when I'm doing this. I've heard that the Disclosure Fest is going to be pushed to August 8th, and they might even change that date to some other date. But for the past 3 Disclosure Fests that they've had, or they held, it's always been around June 20th or 21st or the 22nd. And because of this virus, they're pushing it to August 8th so far. Please go to my YouTube channel, UFO Robert Bingham, and subscribe. Watch my videos, and put some comments on there. You know, I got 230, I think 31 or 32 videos on there. So before you make bad judgment calls or comments, watch my work, you know. Look at it with an open eye, because you have to have the eyes to see. If you're negative, then you're probably not going to see what you should be seeing. And you have to have the ears to hear what I'm talking about. So that's what Eva Garcia used to tell me a lot. You have to have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Wow, the wind calmed down. Really nice. I told it to calm down and it calmed down. Wow, it was really windy when I got up here. I wanted to talk about the methods that are used by that are used out there to suppress my videos. It's a lot of methods, you know, and that's how they do it. They use a scientific method to suppress it so people won't watch it. You know, they can do it, or they hold the numbers, or stuff like that. But, you know, it is what it is, and I will get over this barrier because I don't think people understand what I've done already. All the work that I've done, all the miracle stuff, really. Uh, they don't know. But you would think that I would be out there, really doing work in the forefront of everything. The forefront of that we are not alone, and that there's technologies out there that could be used for the betterment of mankind, especially in fighting diseases and things that are killing people. Oh, there's a jet way up there. I'm going to tell you my angel story. Here comes the helicopter that was way up there, and he's coming toward this way. My angel story. I was doing work on angels. I got pictures and photographs and videos of angels. And one day I took my girlfriend to a small nightclub, or it was more like a bar nightclub type of deal. And we got in there, and it was a full house, and they had a band, and it was kind of dark, not too dark, but you know how bars are. Or anyway, so there was two seats available, and I asked this gentleman standing next to the two seats. He was somewhat tall like me, and he had a baseball cap and jeans. And I said, "Hey, excuse me, but are these seats taken?" And he said, "No, have a seat there." So we both had a seat, and I introduced my girlfriend and myself to him, and he said his name was Angel. Well, he said, well, "Can I buy you a drink, both of you a drink?" And we said, "Sure." And so he reached into his pocket of his pants, jean pants, and it looked like he had a big old, I thought a softball in there, because it looked round like that. So I don't know how he got that thing out of his pocket, but he did. And when he went to pay, it looked like a cabbage to me. It really did. I thought it was a cabbage, a small cabbage. But then when he peeled off what I thought he was peeling off a leaf, he peeled off $100 bill. And I can hear the crispiness of it, that it was brand new. And so he must have, if it was all money, he must have had thousands there, thousands. And so I said, "Hey, Angel, you got to be careful. You're flashing all that money. You never know, until you go outside, somebody might try to rob you if they see that." And he said, "Don't worry about that." And so my girlfriend reached over and tried to grab his hat to pull it off of him so she could see how handsome he was, because that's the way she was. Why is he wearing a baseball cap? And it revealed that he was kind of baldy, and the top of his head was didn't match what he looked like, because it looked real old, like an old, like an ancient person. The top of the skull. He grabbed that hat, put it on right away, and I got a little angry not angry, but perturbed at Terry for doing that, and I apologized for what she did. And then she went to go talk to these people, and Angel grabbed me by the shoulders, and he said, when the music was playing, it sounded kind of loud, but he said, "Robert, I'm your angel." And I said, "I didn't hear what you said, Angel." He goes, "Yes, you did. You heard what I said. My name is Angel, and I'm your angel." I said, "Okay, Angel, what do you want to tell me?" He says, I want to tell you that God loves you very much. And I said, me? Why me, man? This, I'm not so good, I'm not. He goes, and he told me, I haven't said this story for a long time, and he told me to tell you two things. And I said, well, what did he tell you to tell me? He said, make the right choices. You got two choices and make the right choice. So I didn't ask Angel, yeah, what choices did he say I had? And I just said, okay, I know what he's talking about, Angel, and I'll make, what if I make the wrong choice? And Angel said that, well, if you make the wrong choice, we're both going down, and because I'm responsible. No, I asked him, why would you have to go down with me? He said, because I'm responsible for you. So I grabbed him by the shoulders and I said, well, you won't have to worry about that, Angel, because I'm going to make the right choices. I don't want to be responsible for you going down with me because I made the wrong choice. Anyway, so, yeah, that's my Angel story. I talked to him about some further things, but I'll cut it right there. When I've told that story to other people, they say, oh, angels don't drink, they don't go in bars. I said, don't you dare. Angels do what they do, they just don't do bad things, But yeah, they can drink and they can go in bars and they can do whatever they want, except, don't do sinful things. Anyway, that's what happened. I hope you enjoyed that story. And, So again, you can go on my YouTube channel, UFO Robert Bingham, and look up a video called Summoning Techniques. And on Summoning Techniques, it'll show you exactly how to summon craft. And remember that they could read your mind, they could read your heart. And so if you're doing it to be deceptive and all these things, oh, you're doing the wrong thing because they know everything. And these people that betrayed me and stole my stuff, yeah, they're going to have to answer for that one day. And well, won't have to deal with me. They'll have to deal with God and his angels. So look up the summoning techniques and try it on your rooftop or the park or wherever you choose to, because they're everywhere. And have your camera ready to film it. I have a friend in up there in Seattle, and she sent me photos of an orb, and she was out there where there's no population or no city, and there was this orb. She took photos, and I thought it was beautiful. So I have a lot of people all around the world that are practicing that technique and getting results. And that's what it's all about, spreading the truth, and that we are not alone, and that we have inner abilities that were given to us in our creation, our birth. But the powers that be don't want you to know that. If you give them your power, you give them your power, but don't give them your power. Keep your power, know that you have it, and use it. Learn what you are all about. I got to concentrate on looking for a craft up there and film it. You know, the other day somebody sent me a video of these babies that were, and they were being butchered like for adrenochrome, and it really disturbed me. Whoever sent it to me, and I thought about it, and I said, "Wow, uh, but I should be open to that." So I sent it to a few people that I knew, and I did know that it probably would disturb them, but I felt that they must know, and this way they have a bigger picture of what's really happening out there. And look at I got a pigeon. Come here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, they get to know me after a while. Yeah, I'm always up here. And this adrenochrome, I think, is really happening out there. The butchering of young, uh, look like toddlers. They were very young. But all, you know, it was a video, underground video. And so I'm sorry if I offended some people. I hope it opened their eyes. That's what I was trying to do. But some people rather keep their eyes shut. And, well, that's okay too. But you shouldn't be out there being a leader in the bringing the truth out, you know, because you have to be able to understand what's going on, and whether it's good or bad. At least that's my take on it. One time I went to the Joshua Tree thing, and there was a lady out there with she had like a billboard, and she was talking about what's going to happen, and it looked so pristine, her timetable. But I had to tell her that it wasn't going to be that pristine. I wish it was going to be pristine, but uh, I told her that it's not going to be a pristine transition. And she got really upset at me, but I had to tell her the truth. I mean, look at what's happening now. How many people are dying from this coronavirus? It's just the beginning right now of this phase of what's going on. So, why am I talking about that? Because some people have an idea that it's going to be a pristine transition. And in any war, there's a lot of casualties and deaths. And this is a war that's happening. And there's a lot of people leading the UFO world out there that are disinformation agents. They want to mislead you. They don't want to tell you the truth. Believe me. Believe me. And I'm not one of them. I'm doing simple things to show you what's out there, that we are not alone, and that there is hope for mankind, and we're going to make it. So fasten your seatbelts, and you're ready for an e-ride on Disneyland. No, I'm just kidding. An e-ride, which is your wildest dreams will come true. yesterday I was watching on one of these Facebook things that says that the United States Marines have robotic mosquitoes, and I saw it. But I knew that a long, long time ago that they have that. Yeah, I'll tell you a story. One day I was in my bed and I rubbed my hand over my hair and I felt this round thing on my head that rolled off. I thought, wow, it must be a bug. But I felt it and I never felt something like that before, the texture. So it got up and started flying because I went and got the LA Times, the front section, and I rolled it up like a little bat. And it saw that. And I had the window up with a screen on the window, and it took off right through my screen and left a little hole at the size of the bug or whatever it was. High technology. But that really happened, and I knew that was years ago. And I realized back then, and I told somebody who used to be an OSI, and he said, yeah, Robert, the bug put on its afterburners. And I said, it sure did. It went right through the screen. So that's what's really out there. And I'm going to tell you that warfare is miniaturizing. They don't want to use all those nukes that blow up everything. Why destroy the buildings? They just want to destroy the people if they have a war, some type of warfare. So they use things you can't see, such as a virus and these robotic bugs. And they can assassinate you with these robotic bugs. I mean, if you don't look at them carefully, they look like a bug, but they're not. So they have dragonflies too with little jetpacks on them too. I've seen that. So just open your eyes and see. I'm just trying to tell you what's out there and where everything's headed, so you can have a understanding that we're not stuck back in the 40s when we had atomic weapons. We're so far ahead, way ahead, and they just keep the public way behind. They don't let us have anything good, really, except maybe a car, a cell phone, and a remote control for your cable television, and some Budweiser, some beer, and cigarettes, and those kind of things. Party favorites. I had enough of those party favorites in my life, and I no longer partake of any of that substance that alter the way you. Those kind of things. Definition of drugs, which is alcohol included, is mind-altering, mood-altering substances. That's the definition of drugs. So I no longer choose to alter my mind or my mood. I just roll with it, whatever comes my way. If it's terrible, I still roll with it. Since my sobriety, there's been people that passed away, and very hard to take, but I could do it. So I suggest if you're taking drugs or alcohol, stop, because you never know where it's going to take you. There's only one way it takes you, and that's down. And if you're not taking drugs, don't start. Stay away from it. The grave is filled with people who didn't stop in time. I'm still here, folks. I'm just concentrating. So again, there's going to be a video put up, and I'm going to call it Metamorphosis. So Metamorphosis, and it will be coming up soon. It's going to be edited tonight. So hopefully I get one here. No. I'm not going to say hopefully. I'm just going to say I am going to get one. Got one, guys. Right over me. Got one. He's pretty big because he's way up there. And thank you, guys. So you can get an idea what's out there. Wow. See it? It's a white dot. It's a white dot out there. So, to get an idea of how much space there is, look at all this, and it goes right over my head, which they do. They go over right over me. Do the math. So I'm going to show you now, okay? Let me grab that up. I have to go in the shade. There it is, right there. And let's see another shot. There's another shot of it right there. Let me try to get it with this little light. Oh. See, that's it right there. It just went over my head that they took the shot of. So, yay! I'm glad you stuck by me and got to. I wish you just got to witness that I did get it, and it's not just a coincidence. They came especially for you to show you. Glad to see you're out and about, Robert, bringing in our greatest friends. Thank you, Celestine. No, believe it or not, somebody asked me, is that the typical thing I see? No. I've seen ships as big as downtown. I mean, I've seen big ships and all kinds of ships. I've time traveled. I did lots of things. But obviously, they can't bring a big ship over LA like that in the daytime. I've seen, there's a lot of reasons why they come like that. If you can't get the idea that, I don't know what you want, but you want them to land and come out, I mean, you're asking a lot. So just trying to show you that you're not alone, and that there's, you have to go on your journey. And but if you know in your heart and your mind that we're not alone, and that these things are possible and they are there, and don't put an evil thing on it, because that's what the powers that be would want to tell you. So you won't have an open mind, and you'll listen to them and won't listen to your own heart. So anyway, but it did happen, didn't it? Great, fantastic. It's 3:43. We'll try for another one to come over. Wow, it gets me excited, even though I've been doing this for many years, and I've seen many, many great things. I've been privileged to see these, see things and experience things that money can't buy. And so that's what I do. Sharing the truth that you're not alone in this universe, and there's plenty of things. You just gotta focus and look, because if you don't focus and look, and you're too caught up in what what would I say, these things that distract you, drugs, alcohol, music, football games, sports, all these things. You're not saying that they're all bad, but they distract your focus, and look at what happens when they win the championship, in LA. They riot, what is that, And I played ball for many years. I'm a pretty good ball player, believe it or not. I used to throw a baseball about 100 miles an hour. I used to break nets. And also, I'm a really great basketball player. I have a jump shot like Jerry West and all that sort of thing. But, is that important? Do I do it anymore? No. I think this is much, much more important. Plus, I'm old. I don't want to get injured. I had enough injuries in my life. Don't want to get injured no more. And if I have a grandson, I'll just teach him how to play and try to, be there for him. My granddaughter or whatever. Just coach them and teach them these things too that I do. I want to make them junior summers, and when I go, I want them to carry on. I want everybody to carry on, because they don't want you to know that they want you to think you're alone, and the only ones to listen to them are them. And you can see what's happening now. Now's the Great Awakening. Should really think about it. I'm not saying that they're wrong to make you put a mask on and all that, but You know, can you trust everything that these billionaires and Bill Gates and they're doing? You know, can you really trust them? I don't think so. But what is their agenda? But anyway, I'm doing this live. You know, I'm bringing the crafts in live. Tell me who's doing that. I'd like to know. So I'm just will continue to do this. And if I don't get anything else, we did get this one. And I feel that you're with me and you got to watch it, and that's the beauty of it. Doesn't seem like there's another one, and I'm getting anxious to stop. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, we'll stop another 5 minutes. And that's what I do. I summon them, and this is what they choose to come as. Doesn't mean that's the only thing they can come as. I've taken pictures of the Bob Lazar's sports model UFO. And like I said, a lot of my stuff has been stolen by certain people. But I'm trying to protect myself and my stuff as much as I can. These people will steal it. And so there we are. And sometimes I forget how valuable that stuff that I get is. Really, sometimes I forget. And because I'm able to do it every day if I want. And that's probably why I sometimes take for granted my gift. And there was a gentleman named Walter. One time he told me, Robert, what do you tell me about summoning? And I told him I summon. And he goes, well, the way you say it is like if you're going to Jack in the Box and ordering a hamburger. Oh, yeah, because I do it all the time. I mean, I'm used to it. That's what I do. But I guess you're right, Walter. I do say it like if it's an everyday thing. I mean, like if it's nothing. But when I look at the reality, it's really big. It is really big, what I do. So, and people will realize how big it is when I'm gone and I no longer do this anymore. Then they'll realize what I was doing, and they'll probably appreciate it a hell of a lot more when I'm gone. It's what happens to people such as myself. But anyway, I'm not going to get on that part. Well, it's 3:50. I mean 4:50 p.m. and you got to come to my next event when I have it. When this lockdown's not taking effect anymore, and I look forward to meeting all of you and asking questions from me. So this craft is going to be shown tonight. It's going to be called, I guess, rooftop number 9. And you would see this, all the photos of what I took today, right now. And then I'll be putting up another video with it on the side called Metamorphosis. Here comes the LAPD helicopter coming straight over here. Can you see it? Tum, 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 tum. Yeah, he's right there, right above me. red, white, and blue. I thought it was LAPD. That's the fire department. And so, folks, let me know that you enjoy watching these videos, this rooftop thing that I do, and I would continue to do it and try to change it up a little bit, and to get you and to refine it so we get better quality and we get videos and get this thing down to where you'll see it as it happens. Thank you so much. You have a great night. Again, go to UFO Robert Bingham on YouTube. Please subscribe. Look at the videos. Look at I keep mentioning 5 videos. One is called Sharky. The other one is Tango. The other one is Wonton. And another one called Abracadabra. And look at the one called The Strand, which is the Fountain of Youth. These are all great videos. And so, what I said, hasta la vista. Till next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.